Hello, it's me, T.Neschell. I want to apologize to all the people that I startled the other day when I sent out the warning video about not clicking on terrible text messages. And what I mean by that is, I'm going to explain, but I want to thank 50% of the people that I know that's like, well, I'm in communication with her all the time, and if she sent me something, it's probably good and it's going to be some good information, so I'm going to click on it and I'm going to see what it is. And they did, and it was like, thank you for the information. And then there's 25% of the people like, wait a minute, she don't normally do stuff on social media and she don't normally send stuff, so let me make sure that this is her. So they called me directly or reached out to me directly and say, hey, what is this, before I clicked on it. And I explained to them what it was. They was like, oh yeah, cool, great, boom. And then the other 25%, and I'm saying this because these are the people that I'm apologizing to, because maybe you don't know me that well, but if you did, you would know that I would never send you anything that intentionally, that is malicious to your phone, or just bashing someone, or just breaking someone down, and just, I guess, talking about them so bad that it's just terrible. If you knew me well enough, I really didn't get into any deep conversations with people about 2-4 against Trump, so that's not even my style or whatever. I mean, I would state a fact. The fact of the matter is, you did X, you did Y, you did Z. I'll state a fact, but I don't really like, well, I think this person is XYZ and I think that person. I mean, I try to stay away from the I thinks a lot of times and try to stick with the facts that I know. So, I mean, in some people, 25% of those people is like, some people say, do you know so-and-so called me and asked me what your video was about? But I hadn't watched it myself, so I didn't know, because I didn't know what was going on either. So it was some of the people that was a little leery, and they had to call someone to ask them about me and, what have you. But it was a true warning. And I always say, sometimes God give us warning, and sometimes God don't strike without warning, because sometimes he'll give you a warning. So that was kind of a warning, and it wasn't really about Trump. It was about your bank account being hacked. So if you need to go back and watch the video, please do. And I ran into somebody again today that said that they had discovered that same information because of someone else that they knew. So please, be clear of what you're doing. Just wanted to make that known. So if you really don't know me that well, or even if you do know me that well, just keep watching and you'll see who I am and discover who I am, and you can figure out that I think someone asked me today, something they asked me, was I, a debatable person? And I'm like, no, that's not even what I'm talking about on YouTube. I'm not, I guess, what's a good word for it? Conspiracy person. No, I state facts or point out some obvious stuff, or that's maybe when I give my opinion, because I said, well, maybe this person was thinking this or that if something happens, so someone can see the glass is half full instead of half empty, or they can see what maybe someone else is thinking, because I do that a lot of times. How do you know this person wasn't thinking this versus that? Maybe not. But make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I try to be motivational. Also, I discovered that you could not make comments on my videos, so I had to go and check a different box, go back into all of the videos and check a different box. So if you have watched some videos previously and you wanted to make a comment, or even if you didn't want to make a comment but you consider making one now, you can go back and through all of my videos that I've already posted, and please, please, please go and make a comment. Good, bad, or ugly, disagree or agree. You do not have to agree with everything I say. It is not necessary. You don't agree, tell me why you don't agree. You have suggestions, tell me some suggestions. You see some faults, tell me what the faults are. Constructive criticism, I am good with it. Even terrible criticism, I'm good with it. Because either I'm going to accept it or I'm not. And make some comments of what you want to hear me say and you don't want to hear me say, or some subjects you want me to talk about. People want me to talk about Thanksgiving, that's coming up. Some people want me to talk about some incidents that happened at driving school, that might be coming up. Someone even told me talk about being a teacher, because I was a teacher for some in-person teacher for some years, an online teacher. Before I went to drive tractor trailers. Somebody still talk about driving tractor trailers. I'll fit that in too. And someone said, how many jobs do you have and how many jobs have you had? Someone saw my video the other day and said, I got to count all your jobs because, girl, you have done some jobs. Well, I guess this is new. So, like I said, I'm not the one to put all my business on Facebook, but I decided to start this YouTube channel because, like I said, I took a little life coaching certificate thing and, I guess people, wanted me to talk. So I think I'm going to start talking now. Didn't really want to do it one-on-one, but I did. And I know you're like, why is this video dark? What time is it? Well, it getting dark 5:30, 6 o'clock. So, I mean, it still kind of messes me up for a while. I just like when the daylight time stays longer. But thank you all. I appreciate y'all. Keep smiling. Make sure you do what you got to do. Make sure you do your stretches. Make sure if you can't touch your toes, touch your ankles. You can't touch your ankles, touch your calves. You can't touch your calves, touch your knees. Make sure you stretch. Make sure you move. Make sure you're working on losing your 1 pound a week. Like I said, go back and please comment on the rest of the videos. Now that I've opened up the comment boxes on the videos, I really do appreciate it. Thank y'all once again. It's me, T.Neschell. So, thank y'all. Have a good one. Bye. Sorry and thank you at the same time. Bye.